This week, students at North Mason High School heard about the trauma and other consequences of distracted and impaired driving as part of a 2-day program called Every 32 Minutes. Tuesday, day 1 of the program, included a mock fatality crash. The student body watched as emergency crews responded to a 2-vehicle head-on collision, extracted the injured and deceased, and arrested the causing driver. Every 32 minutes throughout the remainder of the school day, emergency personnel would come into classrooms and take a student or teacher away on a stretcher. A dozen participated in the program and were out of contact with their families and friends for 24 hours. Wednesday, the student body attended a second assembly to get a feel for how this type of fatality collision impacts the lives of those involved in the crash and the families of those lost or injured. This presentation included obituaries being read for each victim.
Connor died while doing what he loved. Connor was riding his dirt bike into the English road when he came to his road crossing and was struck by an impaired driver.
Brian Novice died on May 1st, 2018. He passed away at 16. He was texting and driving in a semi-truck at 60 miles an hour head-on.
Alyssa Joy Everett was known for her bright smile, bubbly personality, and undying need to serve others.
Anna Johnson was born November 24th, 2002. She passed away at the age of 15 on May 1st, 2018.
Andreas Francisco was such a kind and friendly guy. He always had a smile for everyone, even when things weren't going very well.
Nicholas Leandro Oliver was known for his good heart, infectious smile, and passionate love for making people feel wanted.
Taylor tragically passed away yesterday at the young age of 16 as a result of an alcohol-involved car accident.
My name is Austin Penn. I was wounded in a drunk driver accident on May 1st, and I ended up surviving the crash. I'm going to live on the rest of my life remembering what happened that day. The image of seeing my friends dying right in front of me, being helpless to do anything about it. Those images will haunt me every day for the rest of my life.
The causing driver in this scenario also read a statement.
I will never again get a good job. I will never again be able to sleep without remembering what I've done.
Students then heard from firefighter-paramedic Jess Fulkerson, who talked about his experiences responding to crashes and their effect on him.
We want you guys to stop dying on the roadways. We want teenagers to stop dying on America's roadways because you do it in abundant numbers. We want you to know the risks. We want you to think. We want you to make good choices. We want you to make choices that are informed and that you're using your brain. The issue is simple. It can be represented in statistics. It can be mathematically demonstrated in equations and algorithms. But that's pretty dry, isn't it? That's pretty unapproachable. When you watch someone get plowed under by a car, or you have to untangle someone from the drive shaft of a semi-trailer, from a truck, it gets very real. And that's a perspective many of you don't have. But many of us who wear badges, guns, bunker gear, helmets, we do. The families, you guys. The families. Your families. You cannot imagine the pain. You cannot imagine having to sit down in front of someone and say, I'm so sorry. She's dead. And then have them hold on to you and cry and sob into your shoulder. You can't imagine the pain. There's no way. It's the parent's worst nightmare.
Also speaking was a MACECOM dispatcher whose brother-in-law was struck while on his daily walk.
And the person that called in from 911 was the person that hit him. You see, she wasn't drunk. She wasn't impaired by alcohol or drugs. She was simply texting and driving. She didn't think, oh, it's no big thing, I'm just on my dirt road, headed out to work. But she got that one text from her daughter that morning, and she wanted to respond to it. And she did it while she was driving. The speed limit on that road was 35. And she was going way faster than that. She wasn't paying attention to the road, and she hit him. So what I'm saying to you today is please think about what you're doing in that vehicle, because that vehicle is a weapon. When you're driving on those roads and you think, oh, I'll just grab a sandwich and I'll eat that while I'm on my way to school or on the way to practice. Don't. You're distracted. If you hear somebody calling you and you say, oh, I'll just see who it is real quick. Don't. You could kill someone. If you're at that party and you're drunk and you only have one drink, don't drive. You could kill someone.
And a teacher talked about the loss of a student she was close to.
He wasn't drinking and driving. He wasn't doing anything ridiculous. He didn't have a phone in his hand. He was mad at soccer practice. Something happened, and he took a corner too fast going home. That's all he did. I tell you that because people die, and it's not because of anything they intended to do, and it shouldn't have happened.
The purpose of this mock fatality exercise is to remind students of the reality of their decisions.
We're not here to show you a bunch of doom and gloom and show you mayhem. We're here to show you what does happen. None of the stuff that we showed you in the past 2 days, we made up. This is statistically possible and does happen to your demographic.
Officials with the Shelton School District attended both days and hope to bring the program to Shelton High School, possibly as early as next year. Reporting for Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, I'm Dietrich Allen.